Hi everyone, welcome to today's painting session. I'm so happy you could join me. My name is Francesca and today I'm going to be taking us on a little journey up north to Alaska, where we are going to be painting the beautiful winter night sky. Before we get started, I want you all to tell yourselves in your head, I am an artist. So go ahead and tell yourself that right now. I am an artist. Did you do it? The reason why I want you all to remind yourselves of this is because I want you all to know that we are creative in our own ways and all capable of creating beautiful things. So even if your painting doesn't look exactly like mine in the end, I want you to feel confident that what you made is beautiful and you should take pride in that. With that being said, let's get started. First, let's make sure we have all our materials. You should have in front of you one canvas, one plate of paints with black, blue, and 2 circles of white on it. You should have 1 cup of water. This is for rinsing your paintbrushes, not for drinking. And 2 paintbrushes, 1 flat edge large brush and 1 small brush. You should also have 1 paper towel. If you have all of this, you can get started with me. Let's start by rinsing off our paintbrush and patting it against the paper towel. Then, we can go ahead and dip into the blue paint. With our loaded paintbrush, we can start painting the middle of our canvas from edge to edge with blue. Now that we've covered the middle of our canvas with blue, we can go ahead and clean off our large paintbrush in the cup of water in front of us. I like to clean off my paintbrush by swirling it around in the cup of water and sliding it against the edge of my cup. Then I'll dry off my paintbrush by patting it on the paper towel. Once my paintbrush has been cleaned, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my paint palette and dip into one of the blobs of white. Then using that blob, I'm going to start coating the bottom of my canvas, slowly moving upwards until I meet the blue. Once you get to the blue part of the canvas, start brushing your paintbrush over that line where the blue and the white meet to blend those 2 colors together, creating a nice light blue. Keep on blending until you get this nice transition from blue to white that somewhat resembles a sky. Now that our canvases are looking properly blended, we're going to go ahead and clean our brushes again just like we did last time. Be sure to slide your paintbrush across the edge of your cup and use your paper towel to dry off your paintbrush. Once our brushes are clean and dry again, we're going to dip into the black and start painting the top of our canvas, bringing it from edge to edge and down to meet the blue. Once the black meets the blue part of the canvas, we're going to sweep over that line where they meet and blend, 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 just like we did with the white and the blue. Once we're done blending the black and blue, we're going to clean off our brushes again, this time cleaning it very thoroughly because the next color we're going to use is white. Now that our brushes are clean, we're going to go ahead and dip into that second blob of white paint, the one we haven't used yet. Then we're going to adjust the grip of our paintbrushes so our thumb can easily flick through the bristles of the brush, thus creating this effect on the canvas that looks like stars. So just continue to run your thumb through the bristles of your brush, creating these small specks on your canvas that look like stars. Anything that looks like a long streak could be a shooting star. After painting on your stars, go ahead and clean off your hands. Now take that small brush we haven't used yet and dip it into some white paint so we can paint on our moon. The moon is going to be a small circle on the top of our canvas. You could place it anywhere you'd like. After we've painted on our moons, we're going to leave our canvases alone for 10 minutes so they can dry before the next layer. While we're waiting for our canvases to dry, I want everyone to go around and share one thing about yourself that makes you creative. Creativity doesn't necessarily have to be through artistic talent. It can also be shown through problem solving. For example, creating a new recipe or finding a way to defeat a game that was really hard. These things can also make us creative. I can go ahead and start and then popcorn it to your group facilitator who can popcorn it to the next person and so on. Let me think. I think one thing that makes me creative is I can make art out of any material. Okay, now on to the next person. that the 10 minutes are up, we can start again. Go ahead and clean off your brush, get that white paint off of there. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Slide off the edges. You know the drill. Now with our clean brush, we're going to dip into the black paint again. Then from about 1.5 inches off the bottom of the canvas, we're going to create a slope moving downwards. Then a slope moving upwards. These two slopes are going to be the hills in our painting. So once you've drawn on those two hills, go ahead and start filling them in. After your hills start to look nice and filled in, go ahead and put that brush down and pick up your small brush. Clean off that brush and then dip it into your black paint. Now take that brush and start making little strokes on top of your hills to create grass. Now that our hills are full of grass, we're going to use that same small brush, dip into black, and draw big lines going from the middle part of the canvas down to the grass. We're going to create 5 lines in total, and you could put these lines anywhere you want, but give them a little bit of space because these are going to be our trees. Once you have your 5 lines drawn, pick up your big brush again. And we're going to use this brush to paint on the leaves of our trees. So first dip that large brush back into the black paint, and using the flat edge of that brush, just the edge, you're going to lightly tap it onto the canvas to create these horizontal lines that look like the leaves of an evergreen tree. Evergreen trees are fuller at the bottom, so as you go down, create longer strokes to show that. After we've made the finishing touches on our trees, it's time to start coloring the borders of our canvas. Start by lifting your canvas off of the table, then using your large brush to dip into your black paint. Then swipe that brush on the side of your canvas. Just be careful not to get too much black paint onto the front of your painting. After you've painted one side, turn your canvas to paint another side. Keep turning your canvas over after you've painted a side until you've painted all 4 sides of your canvas. Once we've painted all 4 sides of our canvas, put your large brush down and pick up your small brush. Then clean it off so we can dip it into the white paint. Once you've loaded up your small brush with white paint, sign your name or initials at the bottom right side of your canvas. It's important to sign your artwork with your name or your initials to take ownership over your work because it's something to be proud of. Once you've signed your artwork, it's all done. All that's left now is for it to dry off. Take a look at what you made. You should be so proud of the piece of artwork in front of you. Thank you so much for joining me for our painting session today. I hope you enjoyed capturing the beauty of a winter night in Alaska